Hey there, I'm Bronwyn, and I wanted to talk a little bit about inflammation. It's been all over the news, and I know you know by now, that inflammation is at the root of chronic disease. Well, if inflammation is the root of chronic disease, what causes inflammation? I'm so glad you asked. All right, chronic infections cause inflammation. Not enough sunlight, not enough sleep, a poor diet, excess stress and trauma, environmental toxins, too much or not enough exercise, and lack of sleep. Those are the primary causes of inflammation. And every one of those is something that you can control. So, this week we're going to talk about inflammation from your food. What? Food causes inflammation? Indeed it does. Your body, in its infinite wisdom, stands at the ready, and it says, anything coming in, are you friend or foe? And if it's a friend, it's welcomed gladly. But if it's a foe, then the body already has that immune response at the ready, already slightly stimulated. It's going to jump in and it's going to do its best to eliminate whatever that foe is. Okay? So what foods would be considered an enemy? Well, anything with hydrogenated oils, anything with excessive sugars, refined sugars, and any of the varieties of sugars that we have. Things that are low fat removed, are typically replaced with sugar. Other foods that are foreign are going to be things that come in boxes, bags, and are highly processed, have a lot of ingredients in them, particularly more than 5. Things that you can't pronounce or don't know what they are, you should not be eating them. Your body will respond with an increased immune response, and that will stimulate inflammation. Now, occasional inflammation, not a problem. But when we are constantly eating fast food, high sugared foods, refined foods, and boxed bags, I call them fake foods, then that immune response is turned up all the time, creating a chronic inflammatory state. This makes your body leaky inside, and it makes it really easy for you to develop infection, allergies, etc. So if a food has dyes in it, lots of chemicals in it, has processed ingredients, hydrogenated oils and fats, then you need to avoid that, okay? So if there are a group of foods that cause inflammation, are there also a group of foods that decrease or don't cause inflammation? I'm so glad you asked. Well, of course there are. We call them whole foods. I call them real food. They come on trees and bushes. They grow in the ground, and they are fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds and all kinds of wonderful things like that, and humanely raised beef, poultry, seafood, okay, all wonderful, wonderful things that the planet provides for us. Best when it has no chemicals. So those herbicides and pesticides, unrecognized. You want food that's been organically and humanely raised and taken care of, okay? Foods that are going to decrease inflammation as you take out your sugars and your flours and your refined foods. Tomatoes, olives, olive oils, avocados, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, oranges, pomegranates, any of these nice red and deeply, richly colored fruits, okay, that have a low sugar index in them. You want things like eggs and fatty fish and broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, collards, kale, greens, all those kinds of things. Super supportive for your body, decreasing inflammation and helping to heal and repair from the inside out. So you do have the power to take control of your diet. You do have the power to take control of your health. You can reduce that chronic inflammatory response by changing your foods, by selecting foods that are strongly supportive for your body. You're the expert, and you get to make the choices. So I hope this was helpful for you. I'm Bronwyn Radcliffe. I'm a family nurse practitioner, owner and founder of House Calls You can find me at sanjuanhousecalls.com. Please like my video, share my video, subscribe if you want to have more, because I'll be putting it out once a week for the next 7 weeks. And I look forward to any of your comments. Thank you. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope you choose some anti-inflammatory foods to start your path to healthy living.